Everyone, I'm here for Enter the Gungeon, playing as a pilot, take his nice comfy coat. Now I just had to run, I had to restart because of course there's a train. We live in a nice high-end apartment right next to the train tracks, and the lovely, considerate train blew his horn the whole way through, because isn't that great when trains do that? Real appreciate it. But there was that guy we rescued. He's apparently a traveling merchant. He's right here. He sold us the devolver and silver bullets, and I guess he's not there anymore. So maybe he has a chance to show up after you do a run or something. He said he was a traveling salesman, and obviously wasn't there previously. So we'll see if he shows up some more. And we weren't in here for long. I did a couple rooms and just talked to that man, and then spoke about how the pilot might be kind of weird because his pickpocket is lockpick, probably isn't as good because if the keys are more bountiful, then of course he doesn't need as many of them. But he might have the advantage of, because not needing as many, not needing as many keys, not needing to buy the keys, so he has more money. That might benefit him slightly more than the other characters, because everything's also cheaper for the pilot, with the disarming personality that he starts with. I'll open that green chest later. See what the other chest is, and see if we get a second key, and the chronic nightmare of spend my one key on a green chest, and the next chest is a trapped black chest, something like that. Or maybe even a rainbow chest, which we've still never seen. Just only know about that in this. Also did a little bit of research, tiny bit of research on Gungeon, the wiki, which I tend not to do, but I had a little extra free time. And I was bored, and I was like, well, you know, normally reading the news and articles wasn't cutting it, but there's some information about Gungeon, and I just look up. Like, the levels of curse. Last time we had that Hellraiser item, that Hellraiser box, that would occasionally get us cursed items, and then we slowed down using it because we were getting a little high on curse. But we have like 10 levels of curse before the Lord of the Jam comes. And before then, like, it's not really a big deal. You have a lower rate of drops and increased chance for jammed enemies primarily. So whatever, there's always like increased chance for mimics and things, but those are the main thing I was worried about was Lord of the Jam. We had probably plenty of time before he showed up. Different items, different things give you different levels of curse, but I don't think we were quite close to 10, so it probably wouldn't fine to keep playing that Hellraiser box, which is really cool. Essentially, it's like an item that the cursed items would be approximate to the deal with the devil items in Isaac. So it's like a deal with the devil item, which gives you more deals with the devil. That seems pretty good. I don't know what this guy's called. Some bullet flail nightman. He's kind of scary. That flail swings really fast. Okay, he's dead. No worries. And then the gun muncher, the red gun muncher, I learned. So the gun munchers, apparently if you put in certain combos of weapons, they're guaranteed to use certain types of weapons back out. Like a beehive and RPG always gives you the stinger. I thought was pretty funny. There's some other examples like that, but we have no. Okay, the rat can take that. And it's just a brown chest, so definitely can open up that green chest. The red gun muncher gives you, after you unlock the gunslinger's ashes with it, you can still give it guns, and it has a small chance of paying out with guns, like a not normal gun muncher, because it takes a lot of guns to get a payout, like statistically. But the thing is that it saves between runs how many guns you've given it. So even if it takes multiple guns, you can take care of the gray mouser. I'm pretty sure you can use that to steal stuff. I would like to find out. We can steal one item. And you can steal an item from the... Is there another shop? There's rules about stealing as well. I learned that I didn't know. Like, we can steal from the main shopkeeper once. And he'll remember you between floors. The other shopkeepers do not, or they shouldn't. That's how I interpreted that. interpreted that. We also have the charm horn, which is just straight up stealing anyway. Do I want to steal a gray monster? That's a gun. Let's see. I mean, it'll help me kill this boss, which would be pretty nice. Let's do it. Yeah, I know, you're best friends. Stolen. Also good as level curse, which I like having at least one level curse for the demon face. Is it the Grey Monster? I swear it's the Grey Monster lets you... Yeah, because when you reload you go invisible, now lets you steal during that time period. Which we can no longer steal from the main shop man because he will get real mad. But we can steal from the other shopkeepers. Damage is not crazy impressive off this thing. Probably better than our pilot's gun, whatever it's called. Again, I forgot. He's real confused. I'm gonna wait till that fire burns out. I feel like the invisibility... Oh, no, there it is. If they change how invisibility works, I feel like it's a little more responsive with how, with how it works, because he's clearly not attacking when we are reloading. And a flawless victory against Bullet Man. And speaking of the Stinger, we have an extra key. Don't open up this brown chest. We got a... We didn't get a gun, so this will be a brown gun, which is probably pretty bad. But sometimes, hey, alien, alien sidearm, I think is fine for the early few levels. Like, it works totally functional weapon. So pretty decent floor. No, oh, we don't have a key. I was like, no, should have just lockpicked the other chest. The cluster bomb is not very good. I don't like using it, so I'm just gonna leave that there. It may well get some use out of lockpicks anyway. I probably should have lockpicked that brown chest that got alien sidearm out of. I like to steal from the other shopkeeper types. Can't do it from the main guy. He remembers. He remembers us. He's the same. I guess the other shopkeepers have poor memory or something. The main shopkeeper man does not. He will be mad at us, and I don't want to make him mad yet. Maybe on the 4th floor. If there's something good we can take. We can steal from him again. But for the next 2 floors, now we gotta be more respectful than that. Where is the buff man? Making the enemies more powerful than they should be. See, alien sidearm is fine. People disrespect alien sidearm. I mean, it's not like a A tier, S tier weapon, but totally functional for now. We want this for our out of ammo Grey Monster. Hey buddy, what's up? You mad at me? Oh, you're still alive. Just items I don't want me to buy Skeeto right off the bat. Especially don't make it mad if we're a pilot with our, we lose our disarming personality, becomes much less valuable. I think he, if I remember correctly, he actually makes all the shopkeepers leave, so it actually becomes completely useless because we'd have no use for money anymore. Ah! Didn't charge it all the way. More armor. I'm stacking up lots of HP. Probably just jinxed myself to lose it all in the coming couple rooms. Hey, that guy. Charmed him. Did nothing. It was a worthy experiment. He's dead? Alright. Not actually sure how tough those guys are. Or if shooting him... Or if shooting him, like, makes him stop disappearing. If he's like a treasure goblin, where if I hit him, he, like, stops trying to spear. Or if I need to just kill him before he teleports out. Like, if it doesn't interrupt the process or not. I'll take the spare key, thank you very much. Easy room. Charm Horn is very short cooldown. It's an alright space for item. Having that charm effect on enemies is... I mean, it's fine. It works. I see we just kill them. Pretty decent radius. I don't actually need it for stealing, because that's what we can use our the weapon for, the Grey Monster. That is the Rolling Eye. So bullets we dodge through are reflected. Thing's actually pretty good item, especially in certain fights, certain bosses, certain rooms. Oh, that was a good shot in his part. I was trying to be all clever and hit him, but they only saw not the best accuracy evidently, so I missed him. And they just hit me with his taser phase. I always stacked up a bunch of armor just for such occasions. I'd love to keep stacking armor. I'd love to go bullet hell with just like a whole bunch of armor. Rarely happens, of course, because things happen. I lose the armor before that happens. It's a nice dream, though. It's a nice thought. I just want to deal with you. I'm invisible. Bullets, how can you see me? I'm invisible. Bullets. Bullets have thermal vision or something. But not the bullet. The enemies are bullets, of course, but the bullets is in the bullets the bullet shoot. Alien sidearm? Yeah, that's one thing I'm seeing. Any significant ammunition. Guess we stinger our boss. It's pretty mediocre. It's an alright boss killing weapon. Does some damage over time, and the explosives destroy bullets, which can make it more convenient to false the boss. Oh, okay, free key. Remember what I said? The keys, they just fall out of the sky anymore. What do we have here? Blue chest, and it's the anvil one. I'll just call it the anvil, which wouldn't be too incorrect. What's the anvil? Let's finish exploring, get all the money we can. Also, there's some rewards for skipping floors. If we just want a win streak. I like playing through the whole game and getting all the items that we can, opening all chests, and going through like the meta, the keys, and especially now there's new updates, so exploring the world and getting unlocks everything. But apparently, so when you skip floors, the rat gives you free guns now, depending on how far you skip ahead. Or I say now, but no, he's could have done it for a while. For all I know, I'm not sure if that was in the default game or not. I'm not sure. I don't think we've skipped that far ahead. So it might have been in the base game. But yeah. So you can skip way down to like the last floor, get a few free guns, and then just try to clear it from there. Anvil or Stinger? Probably depends on what boss you're fighting. Boholsta. Oh, are you serious? I do just... He's normally not so accurate. Oh, that's frustrating. Should have... Should have blanked. Now the HP's gone. Alright, should be dead any second now. That normally is not very accurate, and that bullet was like kind of close, and it was coming at me real fast, and it was right in my face. Should have rolled away. Sniper rifle's pretty good. With lots of keys. The cat is throwing like crazy. You hear that? I mean, that's the case. I'm not gonna make him stop. It's adorable. He's a cute cat. I don't know why we have cats that snore so loudly. Is the fact that the rescue animals, although if the rescue animals are sleeping out in the street, you think snoring would be a bad thing for them. They're going to get found by some wild dingoes or something. We probably still have an inside arm without too much stress. I'm sad we lost the HP upgrade. No excuse for that. Just because I always complain, because bullet hell takes forever and dangerous and ugh. But then how can I get one way to make that less stressful? Just have more HP by flawlessing the bosses that you should be flawlessing. The only boss I shouldn't be flawlessing regularly is let's face the Mind Flayer, because he's new to us. Make sure I refill the anvil. Yeah, but the Mind Flayer's new, so I can't flawless him. That's fine. We're still practicing him. Everyone else, though, should be, you know, it should be muscle memory. Shouldn't be too hard. The inside arm is a little bit slow sometimes, I'll admit. Get him nice and wet. I would have blown him up there, but he's kind of fast. Get over here. Just get over here. You're poisoned at least. There we go. Oh, okay, keys. 4 keys. They have to have increased the number of keys. The number of keys that drop. Because we're getting keys out the butt in all these runs. Did you teleport through the fire or something? How did that work? Alright, shopkeeper, what do you have for me? Gas mask and just a bunch of armor. Not interested. Gas mask is okay. Armor, probably don't need armor right now. It was like the last shop. Sure, buy a whole bunch of armor. For at this point in the game, no, probably don't need to buy much armor. I almost wish we had Crow's Heart, because I went through the trinkets in Isaac 2. So Crow's Heart, it changes your HP, so you lose your red hearts before you lose your spirit hearts. I kind of wish we had something like that going on here, so we protect our armor for later floors. Because our red hearts, we did take some stupid damage. It's easier to get a red heart drop and refill that missing red heart than it is to get like a whole new armor. The armor, once it's gone, it's gone. So it stacks indefinitely. Whereas red hearts, you only have as many as you have. But I believe there's no such item in Enter the Gungeon. Okay, we don't need to. We don't need to torture ourselves with that. We're gonna kill this guy though, without being really inefficient. Did I just roll through his bullets for a long time? So that's not really what I want to do. Getting to a point where we don't actually have. I mean, sniper rifle's fine for killing enemies. We're bosses. We're getting lots of like boss killers. Not a lot of good weapons for killing everyone else. Ah, that was a terrible roll. More keys. So many keys. Yeah, we roll through bullets to reflect them. I'm not using rolling guy. Use it to pretty effectively deal extra damage, depending on like not with that roll, but yeah, like that. Didn't even need to shoot that shot. That shot anyway. Too far away. I want to find another merchant so I can see if I can steal stuff from them as well. Squeeze out some extra items. And also, after the obnoxiously long clone run we had, which is, you know, how clone runs tend to go, made up some new rules for finding a clone item. So clone item restarts your run after you die, you reset the run, but you keep all your items and everything, so the run takes forever. Deep box. That's what's in the red tier item. That's another item you can use to steal stuff. I think I'd rather just have Charmhorn. Box, I don't think it's... Unless they change the way it behaves, or I just misdribbed how it behaves, I'm pretty sure it's just trash. It's just a bad item. That's real bad, because the red chests, when you find stuff like the red chest, that decreases your chances of finding further good chests. That's pretty bad. that it's a active item I didn't want. These guys. Yeah, just spray them down. Spray them down. Which reminds me of, speaking of trinkets from Binding of Isaac, the big red cross, the no item, means there's no more active items to show up, so only get passive items. Which would have been nice, a nice effect to have had there. Hit you back with that one bullet. I think inside armor is a little laborious to use, and it fires kind of slowly. It does kill it. Like, it's efficient enough to work, but it's a little tiresome. There we go. There's heroin. Let's use that. Never mind. Remember I started talking about not getting good items? Well, there's heroin, which we had recently, but couldn't really use it because we also had some anti-synergy with the random bullet firing item. We'll save heroin starting next floor. We'll finish up this floor with alien side armor. That's how you use rolling guy. Alright, so I guess that actually must be our boss fight then. Oh, up there. Haven't really used Charm Horn that much. Don't want the gas mask, not good enough. Don't want the buy armor. Keep it all for later. Do we just heroin our boss? That might be our best boss killer. Launch Stinger and then charge up heroin shots at him? The good news here, we can use Charm Horn against his little buddies, even though I just killed him, but about saying in the future we can. He shoots him at us. Fine. Focusing on dodging. Right there. Only have one plank left. He does have a friend over here. Shoot him. And I killed him with his own bullet with a rolling guy. Fantastic. That felt good. Be able to use Charm Horn and rolling guy. And that is, we shoot when we reload. Rolling reload. Oh no, that's okay. That's the way worse one. Where when we roll, we get a reload, a singular bullet. Not nearly as good. Heroin though is very good. What else do we have that's very good? Nothing. Everything else is okay. Yep, we just have a lot of okay going on. Which I'm not in love with, but probably didn't help that that red chest was just a low tier item. Oops. Oh, hi. Oh, okay, we're good. I was a little scared for a second. Where's this guy? We're just going to keep heroin filled up because that's our, by far, it's definitely going to be our primary weapon for possibly the rest of the run. Can I charm the little guys? Does that do anything? Yes, I can charm the little guys. Don't waste the ammo on the heroin. Shooting little bats, you should know better. How well does heroin kill the flail man? Pretty well. As one would expect from one of the stronger weapons in the game. Actually, I'm glad I got it because really look at our arsenal. Like, we have a lot of okay weaponry going on. And a lot of weapons. I mean, snipers, good. Stinger's good. Anvil's good. Anvil and Stinger aren't really efficient for clearing rooms, though. Sniper Rifle's fine for it, but Heroine's better. I wasn't feeling spoiled for weapon choices. You cut that out. Don't need to use ammo for important guns on zombies. Where are you gonna do zombies? Where am I? Ambush. What's up? Alright, this is actually a pretty good defensive weapon. That felt pretty satisfying to confuse the zombies like that. Zombies, we just stop with this. Anyone else? This monster does do Mouser. Mouser. It's a German word, right? Doesn't do particularly good damage. It's accurate and fast. Hey, key. Thanks for being right there. Really doesn't help to mess with the heroin. When that needs to be our weapon choice. Yeah, I don't know why I'm shooting at buffed enemies except for you because you got off the cliff. No heroin is not a good knockback. Are those both locked or is... what's going on? Seeing a lot of locked doors up there, which makes me kind of excited. Not so excited about how long this room's taking. Oh, come on. You die. Kill you. And finish you off. That was obnoxious. It's a well for clearing curse, I believe, which I don't care too much about. That's something else. And the guy that tends to sell blank related items, selling a huntsman, which is an alright weapon. We can just steal it though, right? Like if I... Why aren't I invisible? Does it only do that in combat? I thought it did it whenever you were reloading. Not just in combat. Can I charm him? Can. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Can I do another one when I still... Ah, he got mad. I'm sorry. I don't think that shouldn't affect the other shops in the floor or the run. We'll see, though. I mean, I believe that's what I read just earlier today, but yeah, I could just be wrong. Could have misinterpreted it, could have misread it, could have misremembered it. Or maybe just flat out wrong. We'll see when we walk in here. No, he's not mad at me. He's not mad at me at all. Still plenty of keys for sale. Which I don't really need. Don't need that red heart, half red heart yet, really. There's our boss fight. Try to find my items first. No. No, 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 no. Still use heroin, killer boss? Could use Huntsman. This is a pure heroin run. Haven't had one of those for a while. Hey, lockpick worked. Got the pea shooter of all things. That would go into a gun muncher, I believe. What else would we gun munch? Alien sidearm maybe by now? Yeah, probably gun munch the alien sidearm pea shooter. Small chance you get. Looks like out of the gun muncher you normally get an item in roughly that's like the average of the quality of the other guns you put in there, and you have a small chance of getting a better one. So if I put two bad guns in there, we'll probably still get a bad gun, but there's a small chance it's upgraded. What's their use for gun munchers? What we normally use it for is to Recycle empty guns into full guns. Hey, Scrambler. I like Scrambler. Alright, so I picked up a couple good guns. I like Scrambler. Snipers, we haven't used it, but it is pretty good. I almost blew that up. That's the teleportation. It gets me hit so much, but it's also really fun. Because it changes the way roll works into a teleport. Which obviously has a lot of uses, but it drastically changes the way our character works. Which tends to result in me taking lots of unintended damage. Wow. Does very little damage. Didn't realize this weapon did more damage than that. 20 heroin shots, 1,000 pea shooter bullets. Monster, like, it's just a very weak weapon. There's a couple anvil shots. That lets us do things like get past locked doors. Pretty sure it just cleanses our curse. I don't want my curse to be cleansed. We don't have that much curse. Drink of the waters. You are touched with darkness. Like, we're not that cursed. I think we can handle it. Get captured apart. Oh, we're already full health. I didn't even realize. Okay, how are we gonna fight this guy? Open up a stinger, shoot out a scrambler, and then scrambler, heroin. Or just huntsman to like chronically block bullets. It's itchy. Okay, we're good. Where's he? I don't think we do huntsman, at least not now. Ah! The teleportations are weird. Okay, I use the anvil here because it pierces these skulls. Oh, it's so weird. It's real trippy teleporting instead of just dodging. Okay. I'm fine, we're fine, we're fine. Normally don't like change weapons so much in a fight. Feels appropriate so far. Okay, got a little scared there. Because the guy's so mobile, the scrambler's probably a solid idea to use. Yeah, he's dead. Alright, flawless gun priestess. Gun high priest, whatever his name was. Got the HP. Table tech rocket kinda sucks. But dems the brakes. No secret rooms. Let's get out of here. Salve heroin. Charm horn's an okay space for item, honestly. How many keys do we have? Because we're on chamber 5, right? 1 key. We shall need to purchase a key. Evidently, the always has a key available if you haven't found a key rule does not play you. Oh my god. The Jan one, he's so terrifying. I'm not sure if I've ever seen a Jan one of those guys before, or at least not recently. Look how scary that is. It's horrifying. I was a little intimidated when I walked in here and saw that. I don't have that much curse, I only stole 2 items. Game likes to throw, apparently. Ah, there's our other key. Game likes to throw jammed enemies at me anyway. Teleportation's weird. It's weird to use to dodge with, but it's also a lot of fun. takes a lot of focus. I don't remember this room. I got stuck on the torch. Stuck in the little fireplace. The brazier? Is that what they're called? Got stuck on it. It's infuriating to take damage. I took damage last run, getting stuck on things. Very infuriating way to take damage. Ah, this room. I have opinions about this room that are well known and not unfounded. Hey. Whoa, this room's a nightmare. Get me out of here. Oh, we can... Dang. I forgot we had table tech rocket immediately after picking it up. As I get some use out of it. God, we can go back to the other room and teleport to the item room that's locked from that way. Go over here, we can actually just pop. Shortcut. Charge shot's okay. Not too excited about that pickup. Yeah, no, you cut that out. I can teleport, what are you gonna do? He's probably not gonna be twitch against the boss. I saw last time, it took me a lot of focus to avoid getting hit in the last boss fight to teleport. Take like 3 down shots for the skeleton man. 2, 3, yep. Get lots of money, so hopefully Forge Lady has something good for us. Shoot one another. What the heck's going on down there? What are these snaky bullets coming from? Who are you? Why are you shooting at me? I'm real uncomfortable. Some sort of like, is he in a hood? He's flying? So he's flying. It's like an empty hood that's shooting weird snaky bullets at me. This is a new enemy. Dead. Okay, that was that was new for us. Feel like I handled it alright. Alright. Stat upgrade would be dandy. Some more damage. Would really love it. What is that? Gun sold. You defeated. I don't think this is a new one. I think it's just an item we haven't had very much. Grants a second chance upon death. Yeah, okay. Then they have failed in a quest, encouraging aura enemies from spirit. So I believe that is a respawn if we take critical damage. A few of those items in the game. There's what? Clone, of course, we've had a lot of experience with. The Shifty Pig, and Ration, and Gun Soul. I'd rather have Shifty Pig. I like Shifty Pig. Or Heroic Pig. I think after you trigger him, the name changes to Heroic Pig or something like that. It's pretty cute. Ooh. Good for him. At least ammo drops? Really, really nice when I'm only using one gun. I would like to find our other item room and our shop lady. Especially with 278 coins. And Sovereign Personality. Surprised there's not more enemies in that room. The grass chopper is okay. Demon head's fine. We don't have a beam weapon, do we? So I'll take the beam weapon. Grass chopper is pretty just okay. I'll take it. You know, I'll take all the guns. There we go. We got plenty of guns. Get some more money. I can get an armor. I got guns out the butt. Stop it. Plenty of guns to choose from. We're still just going to be using heroin, of course. Easiest room of my life. Ah, sad. He was ready for that. And where's my other item? Did I already find it and just forgot about it? 1, 2. Yeah, that's 100% what happened. So let's just leave. What am I gonna use to fight the dragoon? More just arrow. I don't want to use the cluster shot. Scrambler, fantastic. Blue scrambler. Wait. Any red hearts around? Do I need to go further afield to find some red hearts? Haha, exactly what I bought you for. I'll just keep shooting at dragon. Do not teleport into the dragon. Panic there. Teleporting through that attack's kind of awkward. I just have a little confidence where I'm going to land. I know I'm not going to be where I was standing before, but I don't have the smooth animation of rolling, so I'm going to instantly end up somewhere that I might not want to be there instantly, you know? Except for instances like that, which I could be super cool. More damage would have been great in this situation. Get all the extra damage off all the scrambler bits. Should be almost to second phase, right? No, I don't want you to do that. You did it anyway. Okay, this is a big problem. Right here. Right here. There you go. Problem solved. Whew. Okay, we're not out of the woods yet. I wonder if I can charm horn his bullets and if he would shoot. I think you can charm them, it just doesn't do anything. If I remember correctly. To Huntsman this part? I'm not sure what we use for this part of the fight. Oh yeah, teleportation though. Works really, really well. Didn't do like that. Nope, Huntsman does not very good damage here. And of course that only reloads very slowly. That takes a while to charge. Snipers, we don't have a lot of... I could use more Scrambler, I guess. Let's open up with Stinger next time. I guess a full charge heroin shot would probably be better. And then switch to like a Stinger, and then we'd have to switch our weapons a lot. We don't have time to sit there and reload. It's a really awkward run for like weapon-wise, for the specific moment right here. All right, one more round of that. We should have him. The awkward weapon roulette that I have to go through. Oh, the teleportation is very reliable to get through this attack at least. Alright, Dragon down, flawless. We get our heart back. We want to look around for one final red heart. And possibly an ammo drop. Kinda leaning towards no. Do I have any? Can't even find a secret room. There could be something else. There's only one room left. Yeah, that's only gonna be one room anyway. Forget it. Chance of something nice coming off of that pretty low. I can't teleport anymore. Whoa. Okay. Game kind of confused for teleporting or rolling. Can I? No, we can't teleport. We just kind of do this weird, super fast roll. All right. We can do this, Blue Hill. Let's go. We have heroin, we have teleportation, we have a handful of other decent weapons. Don't have any sort of mapping, unfortunately, but that's pretty standard. We should be used to that. Dude, shock grub is so gross and scary and dangerous. Oh, I forgot we have rolling guy. I don't have that anymore because we have teleportation. So we reflect bullets that we roll through, but we're no longer rolling through anything. That's not a thing we're doing anymore. So we are in fact teleporting. Having a hard time hitting that guy through there. You will not die. Says enemy is immortal. Another key. Totally unnecessary. Ooh. Oh! Ah! Ooh! He almost got me! This is the cross-eyed enemy almost got me. That was scary. Happy to instantly incinerate the shock grub. Self-tail tech rocket going. There goes. We don't need to use heroin against these guys. Let me get some use out of pea shooter. I didn't teleport. That's a silly way to take damage. It's also going to be a silly way to take damage if we run out of ammo on the heroin, and then we... All these other weapons are okay, but heroin's definitely... one-shotting most of the enemies is pretty valuable. Except for these guys that we harass with P-gun until they explode. Which is at least one of the ways to use P-gun. Ah, I'm on fire. I don't know how teleporting puts out a fire. But fortunately it does. Probably because the game would be... the item would be unusable if you couldn't put out fires after you got it. Oh. No swinging bullets for you. Far too dangerous. Alright, jammed the square slime, whatever they're called. Very, very tough. Yes, heroin ammo. Heroin run all the way. Except for right during this second, we're finally going to use sniper rifle because it pierces. Probably should be using that a little bit more strategically in rooms that would be relevant. Come on. Nope. Oh, these guys over here. Double find this man and assassinate him. I suppose we just P-shooter you all? Get the table tech rocket in here. He bounced into me off. God, table tech rocket's so stupid. Forgive me for thinking table tech rocket is a trash tier item. Luckily, we have the HP upgrades to support making a couple dumb mistakes. We can't get lazy. I don't know how I didn't kill whatever this thing is in the middle. There it is. Did you just throw up on your friend? I think you did. Ooh. Hi. Everybody, what's up? A lot of aggressive teleporting. It's fun, but dangerous. I feel like it went completely the wrong way. There was still a bullet. Oh, take a breath. Alright, we're fine. I was scared teleporting, that's fine. Just how teleporting works, you gotta roll with it. Has there possibly any enemies left in here? We got our half heart back, at least. And up here, classic bullet hell dilemma of where do I go? Where am I supposed to be going? I want to get out of here. Save me. I'm impressed I actually found a use for the bee shooter. Surprisingly good at taking out those guys. He was waiting for me. Waiting for me to get close. Alright, hopefully it's our boss fight this direction. The fatigue's starting to set in. Really use the final fight to be up here. Get basic now. Or just a room full of Gungerers. I mean, that's like a second best scenario. Just endless waves to these guys. I love it. I don't know why I hesitated to shoot that guy, but it worked anyway. I feel like going up. Trying to go to the extreme arms of the journey here. Imagine just teleport next to these guys and I stop what they're doing. So I have to recharge a whole new shot for them. I definitely teleported into the bullet. That one got me though. Come on, Red Hearts. Spawn more for me. Table Tech Rocket, go. Good job, Table Tech Rocket. Killed an enemy. Of course, my criteria for good items is still greater than killed an enemy, but it's a start. Ah! Are you kidding me? The trap pushed the other cultist like right on top of me, and then I panic teleported right into the jammed cultist. Whew. Looks like the jammed cultist died though. I hate that the cultists aren't killed by that trap. They're just mildly inconvenienced. Or assisted. So he can launch directly at me. Are you still alive? I killed the popcorn man? Killed the popcorn man. I got a little bit of HP back, that's good. We're bleeding out though. That's the story of bullet hell. We can use that charge shot probably fine here. Wait for that guy to show up. I can't. Be sure again. As I can't roll through them, I'm teleporting. I like that we right click. Actually going to the map and manually teleporting is slower than just right clicking for us with the red scarf. This has to be the right way, right? There's a book here? And I knew there's a book there, because there's always a book there. So I don't know why I was surprised that there's a book there. Finally! Finally. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 hearts. Love that number to be a little bit higher. But it is what it is. So it seems like when I land on my teleport, the bullets just kind of disappear. So I teleport into a bullet, I'm not harmed. Probably should be saving my blanks though. Do like the scrambler. Probably use the stinger for the last wave of them. Because it's good to clear all his bullets. I'm waiting for him to summon dude so I can charm him. Charm more. There we go. Nope. Didn't even get a chance. Wasn't anything left behind, right? I don't believe so. Nope. Alright, 1 blank, still 4.5 hearts. 7 shots on the scrambler, might as well use them. Oh, the wrong way to teleport. Just not actually wanting to be firing at him. Huntsman's probably. If we can take some damage twice, there's the Huntsman for the defensive, just defensive aspects of it. Ow! I hate the stack. I'm getting better at dodging it, much better at dodging it just regular dodges than I was before, but not very good at teleporting through it. Because it's weird. It's a weird attack to teleport through. Maybe I should just Huntsman through it. Should have known that was coming. Right, Huntsman. Did it! That's how we handle that attack when we have Huntsman. Alright, stage 2, the hardest stage for us. We got through it alive, so it's looking promising. Still have some good firepower. We're gonna use our only explosive weapon here. Do you like that shot? And that shot? Maybe not that shot. The explosions just eat the bolts and make the fight a little bit safer for us. The heck was that banana? Did you see the banana? Okay, that was entirely on me. Frustrated way I took damage, but accidentally teleported off the edge. Or like disappointingly close to a horrible death. Now here is where I like to sit right here. Oh, I was too close. Oh no, not like this. Not like this. Just kill this man. Just kill this man. By this man, I mean this gun lich monstrosity. Okay, way closer than that way closer than that had any right to be. Maybe a little sloppy there at the end, but we still got the victory. Fun run. The teleportation's great. I'm glad we picked that up, so it was fun item to show up. Maybe not too much because it's kind of weird to use, but still fun. No, nothing new, right? We saw a new enemy, one new enemy. And that's pretty much it. I don't think we got any new items. Oh, I forgot. I said it wasn't that close. It wasn't actually that close. We had Gunsoul. Never mind. I forgot we had Gunsoul. It's not quite as close as I made it seem to be at the end there. But still probably closer than it should have been because we're real strong. Pretty strong. We're real strong. We had enough weapons and ammo to get comfortably through the final fight. We just kind of a little sloppy about it. Rolling Eye was useless. The Rolling Reload was okay with the Stinger at the very end there if you noticed, but it was kind of okay. A lot of the guns we didn't find useful because we were sticking to heroin. And then rapidly switching between these weapons for the boss fights. I figured we got more use out of Sniper when we found it early on. But then we very quickly found excuse me, other efficient room clearing and boss fighting items, so Sniper just kind of didn't have a niche for us. Finally, actually got some master rounds that time, unlike last time. Yeah, okay run. Kind of disappointed we didn't find a lot of new stuff, but that's what the other runs are going to be for. So thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe for more fun. Touch, and I'll see you next time.